Live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. Joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we've got a little bit of a later slate here, Tim. We got 4 games in the NHL. I believe we got 6 in the NBA. 7. So a little bit lighter of a slate for today, but still probably way too many spots I like for hockey today. So we're going to get into that in just a little bit. But before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. We had a nice day yesterday, Tim. We went 8-3 in college basketball, up 4.7 units. So a nice little bounce back day after a few bad days in college basketball. Tim will go over those. I went 6-4 in the NHL. Could have been a lot better, but could have been a lot worse. My losers for that were the Toronto Maple Leafs team total. They just didn't show up. Ottawa Senators team total over. They didn't score anything. And I was one Avalanche goal away from going, at the very worst, 7-2-1. And it was 3-2 heading into the third period. I had the over 6. I had the team total over for Colorado. And no goals in the third period at all. That was very frustrating. So a little bit of a sour ending to a night, but it was a good night overall. My winners, I had the Blue Jackets team total over 3.5. That cashes in overtime, as well as over 5.5 Columbus and Buffalo. Nice little cashers there. Carolina Hurricanes team total over 2.5. Absolute no sweat. Washington Capitals team total over 3.5. Nice little winner there. Devils team total over 2.5. That was my best bet over on Terry's show. Plus 115. Cash that. And New Jersey St. Louis over 6. Cash that as well, as the Devils win 7-4. They outscored the Blues 5-1 in the third period. So overall, yesterday I went 14-7, up 6.80 units. So a good day yesterday. Hoping to continue that into today. Really like this NHL card. Probably a little bit too much. But what about you, Tim?
Yeah, yesterday was overall on the site. It was a good day. 9-4-1. NBA went 1-1-1. Winner with Toronto. They blew out whoever they played. I don't remember. It wasn't obviously Houston. They played Houston. Milwaukee got blown out by Phoenix, so that one didn't work out. And then Clippers, that one pushed. It landed exactly on 7. So, hey, if you got the 6.5, that kind of sucks, but it was a push for us, so it happens. And then for college basketball, we went 8-3, and of course, one of our losers was our best bet. Old Dominion, MTSU wasn't even close to the over. Pretty much all of our losers were – no, there was only 3 losers yesterday, and 2 of them were not even close. We had the under in the Iowa game. I think that finished, 101-87 or something like that?
110-87.
Yeah, that one wasn't even close to an under. And then New Mexico State and Dixie State finished at like 147, 148 area. We had under 143.5. So that was the only 3 losers. Winners last night, if you guys saw our free pick video on that midnight game, the under in Hawaii, that one cashed. The over in San Diego and St. Mary's cash, under in Arizona, under in Little Rock, under in SEMO, over in Montana. That one had to go to overtime for us to hit it, so that one was kind of nice that it did. Weber State under and Citadel over. All of those hitting last night. 8-3 in college basketball, ready to keep rolling, make it 2 days in a row. You guys are interested in our college basketball best bets and stuff. We got our best bet over on the site, $25. And we have a 5-pack today, seeing that's a smaller slate. 5-pack today over on the site as well for $30. So if you guys are interested in going after that stuff, check out the link in the description. You guys can go right to our EarleSportsBets.com website and get all of our best college basketball plays. Hey, fellas, we 5 minutes late? No, you were 5 minutes early. I'm busting on you. Good morning. Morning, guys. Hope you guys had a great day today. Have a great day today. I killed it last night. We did really well last night, too. I even hit a Korean game, basketball game last night. I I worked out some numbers through our formula that we use, and I ended up hitting an under in the one game at 5 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, and last night I was able to hit a plus 725 live bet.
I don't want to hear it. Keep moving on. Yeah, I know. You bet against the Buffalo Sabres. I got it.
And also, for those who are paying attention to it, absolute sweat in this Canada game. The Canada women's team wins 11-0 over Sweden. And Finland just won 3-1 over Latvia. Actually, with the second goal of the game, Uncle Leo Komarov, former New York Islander, with a goal for Finland. So interesting little thing there. I pushed on the -2 with Finland, but I just wanted to give those couple updates.
Sounds good. Oakland -7. We have them at exactly a 7-point favorite. So there you go. Morning. Follow me. Yeah, because that's been doing us well. Dallas Stars, Oilers, and Cavs.
Follow me and do exactly as you see. Don't you want to grow up to be just like me?
What's up with all this inflate, in money line? Yeah. No. I got you. A lot of trade deadline stuff is going on right now, so there's a lot of just really ballooned lines. It happens. I know some people. Hi, Rat. What's up, guys? Hit the like button. Let's make some money. Let's do it. Never do parlays with Golden State again, or never do parlays. Whoa. Yeah, you had Canada -8 at plus 140. There you go. What's up, bros? Everyone like and subscribe. Dang right. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and run through these games for today, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to kick it on off here. The Oklahoma City Thunder are at the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers are slight 13-point favorites in this game. Total of 207.5. Is this too many points?
Yes. Yeah, 100% it is. I'm on the Thunder plus 13. This is A, way too many points. B, I don't think he's going to be in today, James Harden. And you're not going to have Maxey is questionable, and Ben Simmons. Oh, not Ben Simmons. No Andre Drummond, no Seth Curry. This is just going to be a team that's a little bit deflated or a little bit understaffed after the trade yesterday. And I don't see either Millsap or I don't know whether or not they're playing today, Millsap or Harden, for the Sixers. Even if they are, this makes me like my play even more. I think the Thunder keep it close. They're a covering machine. They're the second best team at covering. They're 17-10 against the spread on the road. I think they covered today against the 76ers and a short bench. So I'm going to grab the Thunder plus 13 for this first game.
Oh, yeah. For me, I'm staying off of NBA until after the Super Bowl. I'm going to let all the numbers settle. I'm going to let all the players get used to their teams. I'm not going to touch it for the next few days. Just because my numbers are I need to update my numbers, and they're nowhere near correct for where these teams are now after the trades. So passes for all these games for me.
There you go. Back to the chat. Oakland -7 thoughts. We have it exactly at 7, so no play. Two-teamer ain't back. Okay, two-teamers, fine, but we'll see. Is SGA going to be back? I don't think so. On the 29th of January, he sustained a right ankle sprain. And he said he would be reevaluated after the trade after the All-Star break. So no, he's not going to be in for a while. What do y'all think about the Xavier UConn game? Let's see. The line, it's a 1.5 point spread. We have it at a 1, and the total is 139. We have it at 138. So lean towards UConn by half a point, even though we think Xavier is going to win in general, and then lean 1.5 points towards the under, but I really have no interest in that game today. Man, the Nets are in the same or worse spot than the Lakers. Both really, they're definitely in a rough spot. I do think the Nets are going to get better. I think that the Nets won that Harden trade, to be 100% honest, but we'll see how that goes.
I'm going to say no because they gave up. Philly gave up 2 first-round picks, right?
Yeah, and Drummond and Seth Curry.
Yeah, then they won.
Yeah, no, Brooklyn definitely won that trade. But we'll keep moving on.
Yeah, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Indiana Pacers. Cavs are now 7.5-point road favorites here in this game. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I didn't touch this game. This will be Karis LeVert's second game with the Cavs, and he kind of showed up last time when they won by 13 against the Spurs. Halliburton's also going to be in for Indiana, so that should be interesting to see. I believe this will be his first. Yeah, this will be his first game with Indiana. Darius Garland should be back in. Jared Allen's good to go. Malcolm Brogdon is still questionable. He still hasn't played since the 19th. I don't see him playing tonight. This is a spot where I would lean Cavs. I just didn't get to it. I got to 3 plays today. This is just not one of the games I got to, so I'm going to be passing on this one.
All right, sounds good. We'll keep moving on then here. The Charlotte Hornets, a lot of big favorites I've noticed, a lot of 7s and higher. Charlotte Hornets are 7-point road favorites here against the Detroit Pistons. Total of 226.5. Anything in this one?
Yeah, I grabbed the Hornets at -7. I know it's probably not the prettiest bet or anything. You got Kate Cunningham, who's beat up and might not play today. Gordon Hayward's remains out, but he's been out for a while, a couple of days now, and he's going to be out he's out indefinitely right now, so he's going to be out for a while. I just feel like this is a good spot for Charlotte. They have been struggling. They've won 2 out of their last 10 games. They get to go up against a team that's won 1 out of their last 10 games in the Detroit Pistons. This Pistons team is garbage. I think that the Hornets end up winning this game by probably close to 20+. So for this one, I like the Charlotte Hornets to get the job done. I grabbed them at -7.
Now, when you're looking at the NBA here a little bit, Tim, I got one question here before we move on to the next game. After the trade deadline and all that, we've seen all like the better teams get better and the worst teams get worse. Are you looking to lay a lot more chalk here in the second half of the season?
We'll see. It really depends on the situation. I'm not going to be betting more than 10-point spreads or something like that, but I'll look into maybe like team totals or something like that.
Gotcha. Because I know when it comes to hockey after the trade deadline, you're going to be laying more puck lines of like -120, -130s because the good teams are getting much better and the worst teams are getting much worse. So I didn't know if that was something that you saw in the NBA as well.
I mean, yeah, there'll probably be bigger spreads, but I'm not too hung up on it.
All right, cool.
Wright State -8. We have them as
Wright State -8.
We have Wright State as 6-point favorite, so it'd be a lean towards Milwaukee in that game, but we did not bet it. We'll keep on rolling though, Nick, to this game.
Denver Nuggets are at the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are 5-point home favorites in this game. We have a total of 217. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this actually be my last NBA play of the day. I'm on the Nuggets. This Nuggets team has been playing really well. I mean, so has the Celtics. Celtics have won 8 out of their last 10. Nuggets 7 out of their last 10. I just think that this game stays close. I really don't see the Celtics blowing out the Nuggets. With this one, I know Monte Morris is out for the Nuggets tonight. No Dennis Schroeder for the Boston Celtics. He got traded. This is a spot where I like the Nuggets. I grabbed them at +5. They're up to a 5.5 in some books. Not a big deal. I like the Nuggets to get the job done tonight.
Sounds good. AJ says he's on the over in the Nugs.
At 217? Yeah, why not? I don't mind that. We'll keep on rolling.
Yeah, we're looking at the San Antonio Spurs. They're at the Atlanta Hawks here. Hawks are 8-point home favorites, total of 232.5. Where are you looking?
I almost bet the Spurs. No Derek White for the Spurs. He got traded. Other than that, everybody else that has normally been in is going to be in. Atlanta's been really good lately. They've won 7 out of their last 10, including covering in 7 out of their last 10. Spurs, 3-7 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. This Spurs team has been slightly above 500 against the spread this year. Atlanta has not really been that good this year against the spread. They've been good as of late, but they have not been good all year. I feel like this is a spot where I want to lean Atlanta, but I really couldn't get a feeling on this one. The total is all the way up at 232.5. That's pretty high. I think I would lean a little bit towards the under in this one, but ultimately I just It'll be a theme in the next 3 games. I'm not really too interested in this one.
Gotcha. So if you're leaning towards an under and you're leaning towards the Hawks, what's your thoughts on team total under 112.5 for the Spurs? Because that's a really high total. And if you don't really like the Spurs, under 112.5 could be an interesting look for you.
Spurs, I don't know if I would be interested in taking team total unders with them because we've seen look at the last 10 games for them. Spurs scored 92 against the Cleveland team who plays good defense, 131 against Houston, and then dropped back down to 95 against Miami. Good defense there. San Antonio scored 120 against Golden State, 110 against Phoenix, 131 against Chicago, 110 against Memphis. So this team can score, and Atlanta is not that good of a defense. I really don't know if I could even back either one. Yeah, Atlanta is 24th in defense, allowing 111 points a game. It might be a lean towards the over, but I just feel like this total is just a little bit too high for a Hawks game.
That's fair. I just wanted to poke a little question there. That's it. All right, we'll move on then. The Minnesota Timberwolves are at the Chicago Bulls in this one here. Chica, go! They're 3.5-point home favorites in this one, total of 240.5. Am I reading that right?
Yeah. You're reading that one right. Minnesota's been a really high-scoring team lately. They've gone over in 8 out of their last 10 games. The only times they didn't go over was a 230.5, and they hit 223 in that game, and then a 109-107 game against Portland at the end of January. This team has been scoring a lot of points. 132-119 against Sacramento, 134-114 against Sacramento, 128-117 against Detroit, 130-115 against Denver, 126-106 against Utah. This is a high-scoring Minnesota team, and Chicago has been putting up points as well lately. They've gone over in 8 out of their last 10 games as well. It'd be a lean towards the over, but I am not betting it over 240. They have to have a perfect game to go over that. 60 points a quarter, and that's kind of like what you would hope for with a normal over is like 3 out of the 4 quarters to have over 60. So this is definitely a spot where I would lean over, but I'm not getting to the over.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like 240.5 is like super high. I would kind of look towards maybe a Minnesota team total under, which is a 218.5. I think that you can look towards an under on that team total, but I'm obviously not betting anything in the NBA. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Lane Elliott likes -3.5 for Chicago. You can see an over, but 240 is a lot. Yes, it is. Yes,
you're asking for a perfect game is what you're asking.
Essentially, yeah, you're asking for a perfect game. And then we get to this game.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz are 13.5-point home favorites. We have a total of 221 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
I'm passing. Utah, they've been doing a little bit better as of late, and they should be getting Rudy Gobert back today, which is a good sign for them. But I am not laying 13.5 points on them, and I don't trust the Magic. This one could easily be a 30-point game, and I wouldn't bat an eye. I'm passing on this game. This one's not interesting to me. There's nothing really to say about it. Way too wide of a spread, and the total. I have no feelings on the total because it's whether or not Orlando will score. It would probably lead towards a team total over for Utah because I could easily see them scoring 120, 130 by themselves. So maybe a team total for Utah, but no interest in this one for me.
Fair enough. That is everything from the NBA slate there, Tim.
Yep. Quick run through the NBA slate, and now you get to go to your hockey night.
Yay!
The Winnipeg, it seems like the Pistons-Grizzlies game from last night got a pass. That's fair. Well, head over to your 4-game hockey slate, Nick, where Winnipeg is at Dallas for the first game. Then type in the odds for this one. Around a -160 for Dallas, total of 5.5. What are you looking?
Yeah, I saw those odds, and the first thing that popped up in my head when looking at these stats is Winnipeg's such a big underdog. So what I'll be able to get in this game is Winnipeg team total over 2.5 at a really nice price. And that's exactly what I did. Let's put our place scrolling on the bottom here because we haven't had that going the whole time.
Oops.
That's because you haven't put in your place for today.
Yes, I did. You were typing in yours when I was typing in mine, weren't you?
Probably. All right. But yeah, looking at the spot here for Winnipeg, they've gone over 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 10 games. They've been putting up expected goals. They've been creating chances. The only thing is they haven't been finishing that often. And I expect some major positive regression here from Winnipeg offensively. This is a team that should be putting up 3-4 goals a game, and they've been putting up 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2. This team is going to start scoring more goals, and I think it's going to start today. Dallas is a team that they're a good defensive team, but when we look at their expected goals, I mean, 2 of their last 5 they've given up at least 3. So and 3 of their last 5 they've given up at least 2.5 though. So I'm looking towards the Winnipeg Jets in this game. They're a nice underdog, so we're getting a nice price here for their team total. I'm going to go team total over 2.5 here with the Winnipeg Jets at -110. I think they put up at least 3 goals today.
There you go. AM had the Grizzlies -18.5 at +350, and they won by 19. Wow. No sweat. Easy winner. There you go. We'll go ahead and head to the next game. The New York Islanders are heading to Edmonton to take on the Oilers. Oilers are -140, total of 5.5. Where are you looking?
This money line is BS. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not betting money lines though right now. But here's how I approach this game. I got this at 6 yesterday. This line was 6, which really caught my attention because I took the under. Under 6 at -105 is what I got. You can now get around 5.5 at I want to say plus money, +101 for under 5.5 here. And that's something I'm going to look to target here going down the stretch, especially if if you can find a 6 still. If you can find a 6 still, I would look towards that. The Islanders, they just don't give up goals. They don't give up expected goals. The last time, they've only given up 4 or more goals in actual goals in 1 of their last 10 games. They've given up more than 3 expected goals in 1 of their last 10 games. This is the team that I believe is number 1 in the league in expected goals per game. They're number 32 in expected goals allowed. Under for me here. And I'm taking the team total under as well for these Edmonton Oilers. Yes, I know some people may ride the angle of it's the first game with the new coach. The first game with the new coach for Edmonton. I forgot the guy's name, but they fired Dave Tippett yesterday. And we saw this yesterday. We saw a situation with a team with their first game with a new head coach. And Montreal Canadiens, they lost. They lost 5-3, so they fought a little bit more, but I don't see it here at Edmonton. I like the team total under here at 3.5. It is around -160, so it is a little juicy. But I think that this Islanders team can come out here. Yeah, they just won 6-3 against Vancouver. That's not going to happen again. This is a spot here where I like the Islanders to come out and get like a 3-2 type of win, under 6, and team total under 3.5 here for the Edmonton Oilers for me in this spot.
There you go. We'll keep on moving. You get the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Arizona Coyotes. Lightning a slight -300 favorite. Total of 6 in this game. Where are you looking?
Yeah, when I see a -300 favorite, I look to try to come up with a way to back the other team, but I couldn't do it on this one here. And I'm a big Yotes guy, and I'm looking to fade him tonight. This is a Tampa Bay Lightning team. This may come back and bite me, but this is a Tampa Bay Lightning team that it's either in a letdown spot after a close competitive loss against the Colorado Avalanche last night, or this is a team coming in pissed, ready to go, and ready to take care of business against a really bad Arizona Coyotes team. I'm on the over in this game. I got over 6 at -120. When we look at the advanced stats, the Tampa Bay Lightning have gone over 6 expected goals in 7 of their last 9 games, and the Arizona Coyotes have gone over in 4 of their last 6. The Arizona Coyotes have given up at least 3 expected goals in 4 of their last 6. Tampa Bay has put up at least 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 9. So this is a team that's creating chances, and I think that they come out here pissed off after that loss against Colorado, where they kind of deserved better fate. They actually won the expected goals battle against Colorado last night, 3.17 to 2.91. So I expect them to come out here. I'm also, another thing that's playing into this over is I believe it's going to be Brian Elliott in net here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's why I wouldn't play the puck line or anything like that with Tampa Bay today, because I wouldn't trust a big favorite with a backup goalie like this. So I'm on Tampa Bay's team total over 3.5 at -150, and I'm on the over 6 in this game at -120.
There you go. That'll bring us to our final game of the night. Do we get to release the Kraken when they go into Anaheim and face off against Quack the Ducks? -150 for the Ducks, total of 5.5. Sorry, I was stupid for that one.
Yeah, you were. For this one, we're going to keep it low. We're going to go under 5.5. Seattle's gone under in 4 of their last 5 games for expected goals, and the Ducks have gone under in 3 of their last 5, 4 of their last 7, and 5 of their last 9. They've been going back and forth with that over/under. The Ducks' offense has really struggled as of late. They have failed to put up more than 3 expected goals in 8 of their last 10 games, including 5 in a row. And on the other side, Seattle's defense has actually gotten a lot better. I'm expecting some positive regression here from Philip Grubauer in net as well. They have given up 3 or less expected goals in 4 of the last 5. So this is a team that's starting to learn that we can't compete if we're going to try to go shootouts at these teams. We need to play these 2-1, 1-0 type of ball games. And that's exactly how I feel like this one's going to play out. So I'm going to go under 5.5 here with the Ducks and the Kraken in this spot.
I like it. I just sent in my best bet to Terry for NHL today. Ducks and Reg at -105. Parlay piece, and my parlay piece was Tampa Bay. Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be my parlay piece as well for Terry's show.
Yep. But that is everything for today. Wow, quick show today, Nick. Good work. We got through the 11 games in less than half an hour. Rock and roll. We'll go ahead and quickly run the bumper, and I'll talk to you guys about some deals going on over at the EarleSportsBets.com website, and then we'll do a little bit of housekeeping, recapping, and head on out for today. Roll the bumper.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yep, there you go. Quick deals. We mentioned it earlier on the slate, college basketball stuff. Best bet, $25 over on the site. 5-pack for $30. And if you guys are interested in just grabbing our week pass for $49, use the code BOWL at checkout, 20% off all of that stuff if you guys are interested in going over there. Even if you're not interested in going over there and buying our stuff, all the picks and parlays handicappers over there. So Craig Trapp, Cam Ross, Higgs, Chip, all of those guys are over there. If you guys are interested in checking out, check out the leaderboards, see who's hot, see who's not. Go ahead and do that. This is our current record in college basketball this year. We went 8-3 yesterday, so ready to keep on rocking and rolling through that. Housekeeping, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. I'm trying to pull up how many subs we're at. I believe we're at 1676. So almost to that set. We're 24 away from 1,700. If we can try to get there soon, we appreciate that. Just keep on sharing us out and all that good stuff. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, TikTok, merch, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. All linked down below, along with Terry. Go ahead and check him out. His link's in the description. Terry, if you're in the chat for whatever reason, go ahead and put your link in there. Get him to 250 subscribers by the end of the month. That is the goal. I believe he's in the 140s, so get them to the 250 mark by the end of February. Speaking of Picks and Parleys and Earle Sports Bets family, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick are live now. Higgs will be live around 1:30 with Allie Birds at Morning Wood. I believe Cameron Ross and then myself are going to make some guest appearances on Morning Wood today. I'll be breaking down some of the trade deadline stuff. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, Morning Wood 1:30. And then we got Game Time Decision at 6. We'll go over the NBA injury report, NHL injury report, and we'll talk a little bit of Super Bowl action. And then today is Friday, so no extra shows afterwards, but lots of free pick stuff coming out on all the channels. So make sure you guys check out all of those channels between Earle Sports Bets, Picks and Parleys, winning free picks, and getting wild with Terry and friends. Recap for today: light NBA card for me. Charlotte -7, Oklahoma City +13.5, Denver +5. Nick.
Yeah, light slate for me as well. I'm running with the Jets team total over 2.5. Oilers team total under 3.5, as well as under 6 in that game. Lightning team total over 3.5, and the over 6 in that game as well. And Seattle, Anaheim under 5.5 at -105 for me.
And then if you guys want a free pick for college basketball, check out our free pick video, or the free pick video is Youngstown in Detroit. We got the game under the total. That should wrap it up. Hold on, one more piece. Ducks money line. There you go. It's at -150, so I'd probably go reg, but all good. Nick, go ahead and finish on out the stream for today.
Yeah, that's just going to about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified whenever we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, as always.